this is Brian. Welcome to today's show. Not in a good mood. I've been waiting to do this video for a couple of days now for a couple of reasons, because the first time I saw the article, I was so livid, I was so upset. I personally was going to get a strike or get something on YouTube because, I was just so angry at what I'm reading and just don't understand and comprehend how this is libel and how this is, this information that I'm about to show you and read to you is just so vile and so disgusting and so just disheartening. You can't even believe what I'm about to read to you. So what I'm about to read to you right now is an article I saw from lifenews.com. We've got the Planned Parenthood CEO, what's her name? Alexis McGill Johnson is her name. And the article states, and the title of the article is, "We're proud to kill babies in abortions. It's really not a big deal." Huh? How is it not a big deal? Do they even realize that what they're doing is an abomination to our Father in heaven and to Jesus Christ? Do they even realize that killing babies is murder? Do they even understand that? No, because they don't see abortions as murder. They don't see killing an unborn baby as something wrong. They just don't. It's a sad reality. But it's an abomination to our King. It's an abomination to our Father in heaven. Killing these poor, lifeless, and they can't do anything. These babies have no say. These babies can't defend themselves. And it's unfortunate, it's sad, but it's the truth. And it's where we are in today. And I'm just angry. My blood was boiling. I'm just getting fired up thinking about it right now, because I'm about to read you some of the things she said in the article. And it's just so disgusting. It makes me so sick, nauseous, and I can't even believe remotely what this woman had to say. It's ridiculous, and I just find it so aggravating. It makes my blood boil. I don't even remotely understand how this is okay. I just don't. But anyway, we're going to get into the article before I get even more angry and get a strike on YouTube. I don't need to do that. So let's get into the article. Let's see. It says, Johnson, a political activist with no healthcare background, runs the largest abortion group in the United States. Planned Parenthood aborts more than 340,000 unborn babies every year while reporting billion-dollar revenues and donating massive amounts of money to the Democrat political campaigns. So they make money off of killing babies, and they donate it to political groups. What? Really? I understand that that's the case, but come on, guys, this is so stupid. It's just so ugh. All right, here we go. It says, in an interview with the Washington Post this week, Johnson made it clear that she is unapologetic about her abortion advocacy, and anyone who supports Planned Parenthood should be too. She described the killing of unborn babies and abortions as basic health care and emphasized that it's nothing people should be ashamed of. What? Shouldn't be ashamed of? Are you kidding me right now? Shouldn't be ashamed of? Do you even realize what you're doing? Do you even realize that there's a hot plate in hell waiting on you if you don't repent of what you're doing? Does she even know that? Probably not. Let me tell you something. This stuff makes me so angry. Killing babies. Even if you are in a situation where you didn't mean to get pregnant and it was forced upon you, I'll tell you this. You should just, carry the baby to term and give it up for adoption or keep it. However you want to do it. But for the love of Pete, don't kill these babies. These babies have no choice. These babies have no say. These babies have no rights. And which is unbelievable. That babies, unborn babies don't have any rights. But they don't. It's ridiculous. And it's just so disgusting. I can't even believe what I'm reading. All right, here we go. We're going to continue. I've got some more. I just can't even believe what I'm reading. And it says, responding to a common talking point among Planned Parenthood supporters, Johnson said it's really not a big deal that they do so many abortions. She said, saying that abortions are just a small part of what Planned Parenthood does is stimulating. Excuse me, I can't talk this morning, guys. Says the newspaper asked her, for many people, abortion is the first word that comes to mind when they hear the name Planned Parenthood. How does that sit with you? And it says here, Johnson said it does not bother her because abortion is health care. Are you insane? This woman has no soul. This woman, I mean, are you kidding? It's just health care? Are you insane? And she said also, so if it's the first thing they think about is healthcare when they think about Planned Parenthood, I think that's fine, she answered. Planned Parenthood proudly serves all forms of sexual and reproductive health, healthcare, including abortion, and I think we try to exclude it. We're excluding a critical part of a critical option for healthcare. It's not healthcare. You're killing babies. They're using it for things other than they tell you about. Trust me, guys, when I tell you this. This article is just making me mad sitting here reading it. So let me tell you something. Let me tell you what. 20, 30 years ago, back in the 70s and the 80s, 90s, even in the early 2000s, the occult, the Satanist, they used to kidnap children right off the street. And let me tell you, it was in the midst of from October 13th to the October 31st that they would kidnap children and use them for things that I can't talk about here. But let me tell you something, they did. That was back before they had all this crazy technology and cameras on every, freaking street corner. But now, they use these aborted babies as a part of their sacrifice rituals. For the elite, the globalists, let me tell you something. These people are sick, they're twisted, and they hate us. And they hate babies. And they do this to poor, babies that have no rights. I mean, these babies don't have any rights. That's the sad part about it. There are dogs out there, and cats, and animals that have more rights than unborn children. I cannot believe this. This is just so disheartening, so disgusting, so vile. I pray to you guys that you see this, that you see it. I'm going to, post the, pictures in the video, and I pray that you see this, and I pray that you do your own research of this and just, look into it for yourself. If you don't believe me and you don't want to hear me, that's fine, but do your own research. Trust me, you'll find out that these sick and twisted people are out there, and that they don't care two hoots about any of us or these babies. They're sick, they're twisted, they're demented, and they've got a place in hell waiting on them if they don't repent for the nasty things that they've done in their lives as far as abortions go and any other nonsense that they do. This is all bull. It's all garbage. Let me tell you something. It's so disgusting that I can't even believe that these people out here do this stuff, and that there are people out there that don't see the reality of the world that we live in. We live in a dark and twisted world where the things that were used to be done in the dark are now done in plain sight. But they sit there and they deny it to you. They tell you that they're not doing things in which you think you see, but in reality they are. And let me tell you something, guys. You need to wake up. You need to get prayed up. And you need to put on the armor of God, because let me tell you something. We fight against things that we couldn't even imagine. But let me tell you something. Our King is going to return, and he's going to put a stop to all this abomination bull that's going on in this world. So I pray for these children, and I pray that God will go in and rescue them, and he will save them, because I'm telling you, this sick and twisted. We need a mass uprising. We need to lift up and go against these people. There are more of us than there are of them. So if we had a mass uprising, guess what? They'd be running for the hills, because we'd be running after them, and we would be getting them. I'm not promoting violence, no. But I do believe that we need to stand up, be firm, and do what God has called us to do, and wake up and see the reality of which we are in. Because let me tell you something, I can't stand none of this. This is bogus. These people are sick. They are demented, they're twisted, and they need to rot in hell if they don't repent. Because let me tell you something, I'm so sick of seeing these people get away with this stuff. It makes me nauseous. So pray for these children, guys. I'm so sad. I'm so angry, and it's just disgusting. It's vile. And they need to be locked up. Every last one of them. What do you think we have padded rooms for? Not the normal people, but these sick and twisted people. They need to be in padded rooms. They need to be on the meds. They need help. They need the therapy. Trust me, they do. These people are sick, and they are twisted, and they are animals, and they don't care about babies. They don't care about you. It's so disgusting. It's so vile. I can't even believe it. I read this article, and I could not believe what I was reading. So guys, I'm going to link the article below in the description box, and I'm going to post it in here so you can see what I was reading, and you can read it for yourself. You can always pause each clip the video and read each article, or you can click the link that I'm going to post in the description box and see if it's still there. I'm not going to promise you that it's still there, but I'm going to post it anyway in the description box below. So if you want to read it for yourself, you can hop over there and read it. And I just couldn't believe what I was reading. It's unbelievable. These people, they don't care about human life. They don't care that they're aborting babies. They don't care that they're being an abomination to our King and our Father in heaven. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't have any care for human life what the hell soever. So this is unbelievable. Excuse me. I know I shouldn't say things like that, but I'm sorry. This stuff is just so death-defying. I can't even believe it. It's unbelievable. Guys, I can't believe it. But anyway, I'm getting off on way of a rant here. I just had to release that a little bit because it's been bothering me. I was going to do a video the night I found the article, but I figured that I shouldn't do that because I was really angry that night, and I didn't want to, say anything more than that would have got me in trouble, so I just want to, I waited a couple of days, and so it's just so disheartening. It's so sad, that these children don't have any rights. They don't, and I just can't believe it. So everybody, I just pray that you pray for these children and that you lift them up into God's hands, and that God goes in and rescues every last one of these children, and, and is there for these children in the midst of all this nastiness that's going on to them as far as these abortion clinics and Planned Parenthood. I just can't even believe it. So guys, I thank you for watching today's show. I am going to leave it here, and with that, I'm going to post the article in the description box below. I'm also going to put my Patreon in the description box as well. If you feel like pledging $1 or $2, that'll go a long way to help me continue this ministry and to continue making these videos and making more content for you guys. If you do, that's great, and if not, hey, that's okay. I understand that these are hard times we live in, and so it's okay if you can't. No worries. I'm not worried about it. I'm just thankful that the Lord, is here with me, and that He is helping me make these videos. So I'm very thankful, so anything that you can do, click the like, subscribe, and, that if you can't pledge, I understand. If you could just give this video a like, and if you could subscribe to my channel, and, so you can come back and see more content, I would greatly appreciate every last one of you that does so. So thank you very much, guys. I just had to post a video about that. I could not go without making a video about that article. I was so disgusted. I was so angry at everything that I was reading. So I just wanted everybody to see it. It's just so disheartening. It's so sad. But I wanted everybody to know, that this article is out there. These things are out there. It's unbelievable. And anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of today's show. I will try to have another video out tomorrow, if not the next day. Just see how I'm feeling, about making another video. Trying to make a video, at least a video a day. So trying to get on that track. So guys, I thank you. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you could just give this video a thumbs up, we can drive that algorithm crazy with it, because I know YouTube isn't going to want this video out there. And just hit the subscribe button, so you can come back for more content. I really appreciate every last one of you. I just, from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you next time. So hope everybody has a good day, and just um, let the Lord be with you. Let the Lord guide you in every single thing that you do in this world. So be prayed up, guys. Be armored up and be ready to go, because the, the battle has just begun. But with Jesus Christ, the war is already won. So know that and believe in that and pray about that. And be thankful and highly favored that he died on the cross for us in Calvary. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you very much for today's show. I will see you next time. God bless you and your families. All right, guys. Bye.